We'll get some fresh produce while helping kids get more field trips.
Earlier this morning, Wallace met 5 teens renting a garden out of their high school.
I'm hanging out in Lodi this morning with 5 teen farms. They're not only renting a garden, but they're also doing some really cool projects. And I have Spencer and Daphne, part of the crew, here with me out in the garden to talk about how this all got started. Now, you guys are doing this to raise money for some really fun things that you guys have planned.
Yeah, so our sophomore year, or going into our sophomore year, we started with the pumpkin patch, and that was to raise money for our biology trip, which was a week long. And we pretty much, I think, totally paid for that. And then we have our East Coast trip, which was supposed to be last year, but then it got canceled and it's gonna be this August. So we've been raising money for that, and that'll be a fun trip.
Yeah, and all the parents know these trips cost a lot of money, so it's a huge expense for families when kids have these trips. You want to be able to go, so this is allowing you guys to do that. But it's a lot of work, too, Daphne. You guys actually put in a lot of work out here on the farm. What are you guys growing?
So we have heirloom tomatoes, chili peppers, Thai chili peppers, ghost peppers, beets, radishes, beans. We have growing soybeans, but just a little bit of everything that we have.
Yeah, and you know what's cool about this is most of the kids that are a part of this didn't have a lot of experience gardening and doing this sort of thing. So this is all kind of self-taught.
Yeah, that's true. So our parents really wanted to help and make this work. So the first year that we were doing this, they wanted to help, and then after that they're like, you know what, you guys can do this. So we're just letting you guys do it. And so we've all been watering. We take weeks watering and weeding. We come out here every Sunday for the most part, and yeah,
That's awesome, and it's paying off. So let's go for a little walk here, because if you're watching right now thinking, okay, how do we support these kids? How do we buy their produce? You guys usually set up shop somewhere where people can find you, but also you're on Facebook and Instagram too.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so what do we got over here?
So over here is what we call our $15 box, and so it's just a little bit of everything that we have in the garden. So we have Armenian cucumbers, beets, our little orange cherry tomatoes, zucchini, and our heirloom tomatoes.
It is beautiful. Okay, so the rest of the crew is hanging out over here waiting for us. So I mentioned that not only do they garden, but they do some projects as well, because, you know, like I said, these trips get pretty expensive. So they've done some really neat things over here. All right, guys, let's see what you guys have going on. Tell me your names real quick.
Dylan.
Dylan.
Jalen.
Jalen and?
Ethan.
Ethan. Okay, what do we have here?
So we do some seasonal decor, and we also just do like what the customers want. And so we're able to make like block sets, or like an American flag, or little snowman.
Okay, but they don't just do little things. Cornhole boards, what the heck?
This is our newest one. So we've sold actually like at least 10 already. And so this is what we're making right now.
Okay, these are really cool. How much do these go for?
We were going for 60, but we might increase the price now.
Okay, let me lock in my order before they bump the price up. That's a great buy, $60. Okay, so everything that you purchase from these guys helps them travel, go on their school trips. And I mentioned a minute ago that you guys are on Instagram and Facebook. That's the best way for people to find you?
Yes, and so we post like our newest projects, and they can see what we're making.
Okay, 5 Teen Farms. Again, Instagram and Facebook. We're going to link all their information to our website at gooddaysacramento.com, guys. I will send it back to you.
Excellent.